Welcome, fellow truth seekers, to our cosmic corner of the internet. Today, we are honored to bring you a profound and transformative experience with the renowned Andromedan contactee, Alex Collier. But before diving into cosmic wisdom, we kindly ask you to lend your support. Please take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon for notifications. Doing so, you help us amplify Alex Collier's knowledge and reach a wider audience. Together, let's ignite the awakening of consciousness around the world. Sit back and relax and listen to Alex Collier discussing the different Terran skin colors and whether they come from different solar systems.
In 1996, my mind drifts back, at the ranch, you read a transmission from Morine where he said, our different Terran skin tones come from an edema damage to our blood caused by radiation and nuclear weapons in our past. Lately, we've been exploring the idea of our different skin colors coming from different solar systems. I'm confused. Can you offer some clarity on this?
Okay, well, I don't know who you're referring to when you say we're exploring. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Lauren, there. I stand by what Morine did say, but let's just follow this out. Let's just play this thing out. There are extraterrestrial races that are of different skin tone. And primarily the skin tone, my understanding is, has to do with environmental issues. And it also has to do with frequency waves of their particular stars. Now, there may be in fourth density, maybe even in third, I'm not exactly sure, skin tones that are similar, but they would not be exactly the same. So if you live in a particular solar system, the best example I can give you is one that I know for sure, and that would be the A's. They're light blue skinned. And some even have a darker blue tone hue to them. Now, in that process, the reason they are that color has to do with their genetics. It has to do with the environmental, the environment that they live in, which has to do with water, food, the frequency of their planets, the frequency that they have with their plant food, etc. Also their sun. Primarily it's their sun. The frequency waves, the phases of light that they use, that their sun emanates. Within that band of color, you will have those particular colors. Now, they have colors that we would know, but they also have colors we've never seen. And in fact, it would take us a while being in their presence before those colors would actually begin to be seen by our mind. In other words, it would take a while for our brains to adjust to the frequency of those colors because we've never been exposed to it. It's not like it just happens like this. On our frequency, where we have a band of 72 light waves, we would have all those colors. Now, there are races in our light frequency that are third density that are black, absolutely black. We don't have that here. We have tones that are purple. They're literally violet. We don't have those here. There are races that are deep, deep, dark blue. We don't have that here. We have races that are emerald green in color, going into like a deep forest grayish green is the only way I know how to describe it. We don't have those here. There are red races We don't actually have that here. Now, what we do have is a spectrum of races that the pigmentation has been altered. And that alteration had to do, so I'm told, okay, I wasn't there when this all happened, but there were several nuclear wars or nuclear weapons that were used on our planet between extraterrestrial races. The Anunnaki, unfortunately, were involved in all of those separate issues. They're the one constant player in this. And then there were races from off-world that were involved or that were here. Something happened, I don't exactly know. You know, the Indian texts from India, they talk a lot about these particular wars. And basically who these people were. I think they even make reference to some of the colors of the races. However, my understanding is that over a period of hundreds and hundreds of years, the pigmentation of our race altered. A lot of that had to do with the level of radiation. It also had to do with how they treated their radiation sickness. For example, some races were able to maintain a stronger copper presence in their bloodstream. This, in fact, helped them maintain an original type of whatever skin color they were. It maintained, and then through interracial breeding, those tones changed even more so. There are other races where their pigmentation of their skin changed dramatically. They no longer at all look like the original root race. One of those would be the Caucasian race. The copper blood content, I guess because we were closer to the radiation, the copper in our blood, we virtually lost most of it or all of it. And the herbs and the plants and the things that these different races used to treat their radiation sickness, and a lot of the content in those plants and herbs to treat this radiation sickness has to do with the soil. The nutrition, the minerals in the soil also contributed to creating the pigmentation in the skin, the changes in the skin. My understanding is that originally most of us were a red race, like the Egyptians, like the Mayans. That was the predominant color of our race, of the workers that were created to work the mines. And during the radiation, during the wars, the extraterrestrials would leave in their starships, leaving humanity here because we were expendable. And we would have to figure it out. And, one of the major characteristics of the human race here is that we figure out how to figure it out. So we went from red to white to black to yellow. That's what I've been told. I'm sure we will all find out soon enough, as a lot of this information is disclosed, because they're going to have to tell us about our history. And, there is evidence all over the planet of the detonation of nuclear weapons in the past. Even here in America, in the Southwest, there is evidence of weapons, nuclear weapons going off. all kinds of things. Lasers. Yeah. So that's a great question, Lauren. Thank you very, very much for that.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Thank you for joining us on this extraordinary journey of self-discovery and cosmic enlightenment with Alex Collier. Your support means the world to us. If you found this video insightful, please show your appreciation by giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the bell icon to receive notifications for future uploads. By doing so, you stay connected with the latest cosmic revelations and help us spread Alex Collier's profound teachings to a broader audience. Remember, every like, subscription, and bell click can awaken more minds and ignite a collective shift in consciousness. We encourage you to share your thoughts, reflections, and questions in the comments below, as your engagement fuels the expansion of knowledge and fosters a vibrant community of truth seekers. Together, we can uncover the hidden truths of the universe and embark on a journey of cosmic transformation. Until we meet again, keep seeking, growing, and shining your light in the vast cosmic tapestry. If you would like to see Andromedan contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we host an online seminar 3 times a month on a Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information and dates of upcoming online seminars, please visit alexcollier.org. Please click on one of the above videos to seek more of Alex Collier's knowledge.